Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, I'm on the Island Princess, and as you know, it's the very first sailing back in service. And I thought, you know what? There's a whole bunch of ships that have just started, and I thought maybe let's go over a few of them. So I mentioned the Island Princess, her first sailing back, a 14-day Panama Canal cruise, and guess what? She's going to turn around and do it again, going the other direction. So that's where the Island Princess is at, and we now have the Crown Princess starting her Alaska season. That I believe just leaves 2 more ships for Princess, and she'll have her fleet back up and running in its entirety as well. We also have the Norwegian Sun is starting its Alaska season, and I would love to be on this one as well. The Norwegian Spirit has just started sailing in Tahiti, which brings, by the way, Norwegian Cruise Line's entire fleet of 17 ships all back in service. So Norwegian is back 100% sailing. Good news for all Norwegian Cruise Line fans. And hey, the Spirit in Tahiti, that sounds like a pretty darn good cruise to me. But I'm still enjoying my Panama Canal. What other ships do we have? Well, we had the brand new Celebrity Beyond set sail just last week in the Mediterranean. So we have a brand new ship for Celebrity. But that's not the only ship that started sailing. The Solstice has now started sailing out of Seattle on Alaska cruises. Yeah, it's becoming big time right now for Alaska as it starts kicking into high gear, and more ships heading to Alaska. I'm heading there in the not too distant future, June 4th on a 7-day cruise, and then I'm going to do the return trip just for fun. I'm going to do the return trip back on the Majestic Princess. Can't wait for that. Can't wait to get back to Alaska when almost everything is back to normal. Almost everything is open except for that problems with the White Pass Railway getting into Canada situation now. I don't understand how they didn't resolve that when they were able to resolve buses and shuttles and private cars and everything, but they couldn't resolve for some reason the White Pass Railway. There's something else going on there other than just the border restrictions. I don't know what it is. And finally, we have a ship that actually has been sailing, except it was shut down again. It actually had to pause for a second time. That's right, Royal Caribbean's Ovation of the Seas had to shut down because where? It was scheduled and headed off to Australia to start that season. And yeah, that didn't work out so well. And in Asia, that didn't work out so well. And so now it's heading off to, you guessed it, Alaska. Ovation of the Seas heading back to its normal area where it was doing for a while, Alaska. Royal Caribbean fans will be glad to see that ship back. And I'm sure the crew members on board the Ovation of the Seas are really glad to actually have a destination that there's certainty about, as opposed to Australia and Asia right now. Even though Australia has lifted their ban, it's still going to be a month to 2 months before that starts kicking into any sort of regularity for cruise ships. But yeah, that's a lot of cruise ships starting up, and I have a personal request. That's right. This is, I don't request things too often from anybody out there. As you know, I don't sell merchandise. I don't have a Patreon. I don't have memberships. But I'm sending out a request to anybody who's like-minded to help me out. As many of you know, am a pretty big fan of Captain Kate, who is currently on the Celebrity Beyond. And I was watching some of her Instagram posts, and she posted this one requesting a certain snack, and she's trying to pretend that it's for Bug Naked, her baby, her cat, but we know it's all for Captain Kate. And she's in Europe right now, And these snacks are from Trader Joe's in the United States. And she does not have access to Trader Joe's. And she thought she bought enough for the entire season till she gets off the ship. And she's already run out. And the ship just started its sailing a week ago. So she's got a couple months left to go. And I'm heading down in July. And her request is for Trader Joe's apple snacks, jalapeno and mango flavor apple snacks. And I would like to bring her some when I go on my trip. But here's the catch. I'm in Canada. And I can't buy anything in Canada because there's no Trader Joe's. So I'm putting this out to the universe and the goodness of everyone out there. If maybe you wouldn't mind, if you're a fan of Captain Kate or myself, or just want to do a nice thing and help out, my mailing address is below my videos, all my videos. If you could send me a bag or two, just send them to that mailing address. And if I get a ton, I will pack them up and send them express mail to her right away. If I get like 10 bags, I'll throw them in my suitcase and I'll bring them to her in July and say, this is from the channel, and all the fans of the channel of Captain Kate want you to have your snacks. And I think that'd be kind of neat, kind of cool. I'm trying to do some other things as well. But yeah, I'm hoping that I get at least a couple bags to send to Captain Kate. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind doing me that favor, I'd really, really appreciate that. And while I'm asking for favors, I'm going to do, why not, if you haven't subscribed already to the channel, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell on so you're notified of all these videos and me begging you to send me stuff. You know I don't do that. So it's not a normal thing, but I would really, really appreciate it. All right. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation. Welcome back to service, all those crew members on those ships starting up this week.